Yeah, I remember someone mentioning that they wanted a fishing pole. Oh, I'll mention this because it's funny. One thing that I read recently, viewers, I don't know if you guys agree with this, but there was a person who was like, things that they should add to this game, and he said primitive weapons. Because, you know, you have the stone axe, right? Which is a primitive item, primitive tool, kind of useless for the most part. Um, and this one guy was saying, well, why not like make spears or slingshots or stuff of that nature? And like someone immediately piped up and was like, because a slingshot would not help you at all in this game. And like the
Yeah, that would
spear,
seem a bit silly to me. Just having a slingshot.
and then the spear would be
Not
kind
not
of
waste of time.
nice. I guess like having a stone one, I
You know,
guess.
that would be kind of cool having a spear. That we could hit enemies and kind of keep a distance from them, so you could do melee and not risk getting hit as much.
And you could probably throw it if they could somehow like add that
Oh
in, you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like right click and it'll like put up the throwing
That'd
meter.
be cool.
Oh,
You have maybe if you hold that button, then you could throw the spear, and you can also use it as a melee weapon. That'd be
yeah,
really neat.
I'll show it with like the rock. Like if you have a rock in your hand and you click, you can actually throw it, which is kind of neat. So maybe they'll let you do that with like the spear if they ever made that, which I doubt they will. But hypothetically, if they did, you could probably do something like that, which would be really neat because you can just throw a spear into a zombie's face and be like, "There you go, take that."
Occasionally, you can find something decent from these trash piles on the ground, but it's kind of just a random chance what you'll find.
All it really is
Oh my
good
god, I
for,
hear a dog.
all
Hear a
it's really
dog.
good for is putting up your
Okay.
scavenging skill.
Luckily for me, the dog is actually attacking a zombie, but I was very nervous for a second. It's a wolf.
Oh, I found a deer, and a zombie's chasing it.
And sometimes you could string multiple hits on the zombies. You can kind of tell from their animation they'll be kind of just floundering around, like holding their head. And when they're like that, they usually won't hit you. Oh, wow. Okay, actually filled up of items. Which is a good thing. It also means I might want to start heading back soon. Also, is... That's not
Ah,
a wolf.
damn it.
Oh, no, there's a wolf there.
There, I killed one.
It's funny, there's a wolf over there, but there's also a boar. And they're actually not fighting each other. You think the wolf would maybe want to kill the boar and try to eat it or something, but they're actually getting along in peace. Just funny to say. Alright. Maybe I'll go up here to avoid them. And yeah, if you are lucky, you'll hear the wolves or dogs in advance, and you'll know to avoid them. But sometimes you'll just stumble upon them and you'll be in trouble.
Especially if you're sprinting everywhere.
Yeah,
Then
which I
it's
tend
like-
to do to cover
Then
more
it's like
territory.
almost guaranteed. Oh god. At least she's on the ground.
Alright. Oh shit. Someone right there. Yeah, there's almost a dog I ran across just now.
I just killed a stripper zombie, but she was on the ground, so luckily I don't have to worry about censoring mine.
So what we have over here is one of the trader places. Yeah, this is one of them. Trader Joe's. So you can go inside and do some trading. If I could find the entrance. And these places will be blocked off from zombies. Zombies cannot get inside. They're
Well-
specially protected by... I don't know if they're special blocks or if they're just designated so in the game script, but either way, zombies cannot break through the walls here. And actually, you can't either, so if you try to do it, let me just show it off real quick. It'll make a sound, which means it won't break no matter how much you try to get through.
I was like, I found another house, and it was just the one I was at before. And I was like, oh shit.
So at the traders, you have some things you can buy here. Like this is something that'll teach you how to brew beer. Of course, most things are very expensive, and you probably won't be able to afford it, especially when you just start out. So I'm probably just gonna sell stuff to this guy, in all honesty.
Damn it. Vulture's chasing me now.
Yeah, not really much I could buy from him. I could buy some ammo, but really, I wouldn't recommend using guns too much in the beginning. I have a couple of bullets, but like I said, it's kind of like a luxury. You don't really want to use it until you really have to. And I really only have one gun I could possibly use right now anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. I might want to sell some stuff just to have more room in my inventory, because I want to travel a bit further. He won't buy a lot of things, as you can kind of see. How do you feel about painkillers, Mike, in this game?
They're useful for the most part.
I have to say, I don't really use them too much because of how much it uses up of your hydration.
Like, I only use them if I'm on, like, the 7th night and I really need some desperate healing.
But it doesn't even give you healing, does it?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, yeah, it does. It does heal you a little over time, it says. The thing is, I never really use them because... I don't know. How much does it heal you?
I haven't actually kept track.
Yeah, I usually kind of just keep these in a bin. Since I only have one on me, I think I just might sell this off because really, I don't use them too much at all. I usually just have them collecting in my inventory over time.
Oh, hello, little boar.
This I'll sell off because while it does give you fullness, it doesn't really give you any wellness, so I'm not going to use that.
I love, like, the fast food zombie.
The glass pane, not really useful right now at this point in the game, so...
Actually, you know what's really weird about glass planes? They actually, when you put them down, look broken already. Like, they could just break at any second. I'm like, well, that's a waste.
Yeah, so
And
I
if
don't have
you-
enough money to really buy anything for this guy. I'm just going to leave him be. It's good to know where he is on the map.
And if you try to improve them, they turn into wood. So it's kind of silly to have them in the first place. Ooh, I found a house that's somewhat similar to the one that we had. Except, more dangerous.
Sometimes you can find some stuff to loot from the traders, which doesn't sound like it'd be a good idea, but I don't think there's any consequence to doing that.
Come on, zombie, bring it. Come on.
Oh, he actually has an active workstation he can use. That's kind of funny.
Hey, you can shoot through wood frames now. You used to not be able to do that.
It's been like that as long as I can remember, at least. But you've been playing the game longer than me.
Well, yeah, there was one time when, like, wood frames would actually act as a solid object that you couldn't attack through.
Oh, that's funny. This trader has like a bunch of like, areas you could stay in, but he probably kicks you out like all the others, if I had to guess.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
he actually has little... It looks like almost apartments you could like
Shit.
live in.
As you saw there, guys, I almost got attacked by this zombie. Even if they're crawling, they can still get you, so you gotta be careful. I'll use my stone axe.
Looks like this was probably like a public storage area before it was converted. Oh, he even has a forge. An active forge you can use at his place. It actually wouldn't be a bad idea coming here because usually when you use forges after a while, it starts to attract attention. But the zombies would never really be able to get in here because it's protected. So that's kind of interesting.
Until he kicks you out.
Yeah, you just wouldn't be able to stay here at night. The chemistry station is destroyed, so you can't use that, but it does have a lot of other good stuff here. I might actually move my house closer to this guy, because he has a lot of cool stuff I could kind of piggyback off of. If we could find a house close by to stay in. Let's see. What do I want to get rid of here? Don't really need these flowers.
I
In
might
fact, it
have
should probably
actually...
be heading back to my house soon.
I might have actually found a new permanent area to stay for a little while.
That's how I kind of feel about this place.
This house is made completely out of flagstone. Oh, and it has a forge. I think it might actually be broken. Let's see. No, it's a. Oh my god.
Oh, it's a zombie outside the window. That's funny. But I think this is still considered part of the trader's area, so yeah, he shouldn't be able to get inside if he wanted to.
Shit. As you saw, I got stunned. Getting stunned gets you infected real quick. So I'm gonna die in 2 hours, but that's okay.
Unless you could find some of the. I think there's a couple of things, right? Honey,
yeah,
antibiotics, and maybe some other.
Shit!
This guy's got a really nice place out of all the traders I've seen so far. Oh, and you can hear the zombies trying to get in now. Does Ken sense me?
Come on,
Hopefully
you
he's
bastard.
not camping out by the door, or else I'll be in trouble.
There we go.
And the zombies can get inside the base if you open up the door and let them in, so be careful about doing that. Yeah, see, this guy's right by the door, trying to get in now. If you're lucky, you could find an area you could jump out of, but it actually has barbed wire all around, so I wouldn't have much luck doing that.
Sheesh.
It sounds like Michael's struggling with something. What happened to you?
Oh, I got attacked by one of the frenzy zombies, as I call them. They don't run, but they are just really tough to kill. Oh my god, there's more of them now.
So, yeah, I'm kind of in a bad situation here because there's only one entrance and exit to this place. And, ooh, it's safe, but it's locked. And I don't think you'd ever unlock this because it's inside the trader's place. Yeah, there's one zombie outside the door trying to get in, and it's the only way in and out. So, this is an interesting situation. I could try to jump on top of there and jump out, but I'd probably break a leg. Jump from here. The only thing I could do is actually do what I just advised not doing, letting him inside the place and then just maneuvering around him. Which is what I'll probably have to do. So yep, as you can see, he can come inside, but it's easy enough to maneuver around. And now he's stuck inside. So I want to see if I can find a house nearby here I could live in, because that'd be really neat. It's something that we haven't really tried doing yet. Wow, that's cool. But I feel like it'd probably be a good idea to have your house near a trader's place, because then you have a place you could go to for backup whenever you need it. If you need to get some healing items or whatever they might be selling there.
Yeah?
Although that can be a bit random because they don't always have the same items for sale. Fortunately, I don't really see a house up here, which would be nice. I'm still hoping to get a good vantage point. Maybe if I climb to the top of this hill. So how are things going with you? Are you still in trouble, Mike?
No, I'm doing better now. Just have to
But you're still
clear.
infected, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes what you can do, the problem is, since this is a random generated map, we don't really know of any specific areas. But you can go to a hospital, and there's usually a higher chance of finding a healing item there.
I need to make a bedroll before I die.
There's a house over there. It's a bit far away, though. I could make one, like Mike was talking about earlier. How you can make a house if you really want to.
Yeah,
But
it's always
sometimes
an
it's
option.
easier to just piggyback off an already built structure. And as long as you place down a sleeping roll, zombies shouldn't spawn inside.
That's what I'm trying to do.
And there's a place over there, too. Not sure which one is actually closer. Actually, this might be a really good house because what this one has that the other one actually it might have because I think there was a lake there. But this one is right by water, so I should be able to get water whenever I want to if I stay at this place.
Yeah, so is this one.
Hopefully it's not the same house. That'd be pretty funny if we actually happen to have stumbled upon each other after not very long. Are you by like a big lake?
Pretty big lake, yeah.
Oh, well, we'll see in a second, I guess. Because this house is actually by a big lake, too. Now get my weapons ready just in case I run into you.
Well, you have a better chance than I do.
Ah, get out of here, zombie. Yeah, it's usually a good idea to not be too far down the road from some area of convenience, like a store or at least a source of water, a forested area we can get trees easily. All those things are good to have. If you can find an area which has all of them, then yeah, you definitely want to stay there for a while. Now the only thing is, since this is a... Oh, I didn't bring a bedroll with me. I'll have to make one. Because the thing was, I actually found extra bedrolls, so I was going to take them with me, but I think I forgot to when I left the house the other day, or in the morning. I'm going to kill this guy real quick so he's not going to be a hassle later.
Yeah, this is a zombie frenzy house.
Now, these crawling zombies aren't too much of a threat. You just have to time your attacks well. But they can hit you if you get too close to them and aren't careful.
Oh my god, this is the nail some chicks challenge.
Oh, man.
Kill some chickens with a nail gun? Oh my god.
Oh, chickens. Okay.
Nothing in the medicine cabinet. I just can't believe I found a real working forge.
Yeah, that is very convenient. Same for me, too. How I found it at the trader's place. The forge that you found is at the house here. Like, just found? That's really convenient.
I just need to clear it of zombies and place my bedroll.
Now, I'm assuming this probably isn't the same house, because I think I would have heard you by now, or you would have heard me. So I'm probably safe.
What the?
But I want to be careful, though, and maybe I'll make the... Yep, there we go. There's zombies inside, so they're going to try to get out.
Man.
Well, here, I'll go in first. Hopefully before they start breaking this wall down. I'm actually going to let them take down that door, because he's going to waste himself out on that anyway. I'm going to see if I can find any other zombies up here first. I think this one might just spawned in, because I didn't see it first. We'll do that.
Sheesh. Alright.
Yeah, it is nice because that showed me being in sneak mode, but obviously he had seen me. Sometimes it's a bit buggy, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. I'm going to quickly just put something in here, and then I'm going to try and make a bedroll. Right, hopefully that's not a herd of zombies coming my way. I hear something. At least one of them. Oh, let's see.
Oh yeah, something new I heard is that they will attack your treasure chest now.
I guess they can if they get close enough to it.
Yeah,
Or will they actually seek it out?
only if they get close enough to it.
Yeah, zombies usually will try to go for you. And, okay, another one spawned in. A lot of times you have these sleeping zombies that'll kind of just pop in. They're kind of annoying. Now that I put the
Okay,
bedroll
I'm
down,
gonna
they
do
shouldn't
something
spawn anymore.
really
But I have to
stupid
make sure
here.
the rest of the house is already cleared out. So
I'm just gonna put the bedroll outside of the house just so I can stop them from spawning.
It's not a bad idea.
Cause I just got like a horde's worth of zombies. Since I'm gonna die anyway, I might as well try taking them out.
And something that's really good is I found a gun chest in here, so maybe I'll get another gun if I'm lucky. Let me make the door, because I hear some zombies outside. Don't want them taking me by surprise. There we go. And the point of locking a door isn't really for the zombies. It's so in case another human comes around, like if Mike happens to find me, he can't really get into my house unless he breaks down the door, which isn't too much trouble, but at least it's something.
One thing you guys might notice on mine is whenever you flash white, whenever you get hit, that means you're almost dead.
Let me see one thing real quick.
Whoa, be careful when they do that shit.
I just had to reset my sound real quick because it's starting to stutter the audio a little bit. Hopefully that didn't interrupt anything. I think we're good.
Huh.
Let me take out this zombie. He's being annoying.
I'm just taking out all these so I can get points for when I come back to life.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
It's kind of cheating, but I mean...
So I want to fill up my water here, and there's a zombie in the water, which is kind of funny. It's kind of moving in place.
I like how it
I'll probably leave him
says
alone.
that you can drink from the lakes and stuff, but know that you're going to get dysentery.
Yeah, a good idea is that once you fill up your water bottle, put it back in your inventory backpack. That way you don't accidentally drink from it. You don't want to swallow that water. Unless you're
It's not
really
like it'll...
desperate.
Yeah, it won't kill you, per se, but it won't
Yeah, you
help you
usually get
either.
diarrhea or something. Right. Now, actually, and maybe I didn't see this one before I put down the bedroll, but another zombie spawned in this house.
Nice.
If I see any more, that's going to be kind of annoying, because that means the bedroll actually isn't taking care of the zombies in this house for some reason. At least I was pretty sure that one wasn't there last time. Yeah, that's something which I feel like it's kind of new, that zombies didn't keep on spawning in houses like this, but after a certain patch, it started happening kind of all the time.
Jesus Christ, I have so much freaking bullshit that I don't need.
Now, what I'm actually going to want to do is, after I fix this place up a little bit and make sure it's safe, I'll probably want to head back to that other house I was at before and start moving some of my items over.
I'm planting a whole bunch of trees just to get rid of them.
There we go. Put this here for now.
There we go. Wait, hold on. Let's see that if I ran away. Oh, I just got myself almost killed in my own traps.
Probably could use something to eat right now anyway, so I'm gonna have a little bit.
No, they're still spawning in here.
Yeah, the bedroll didn't work.
No.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe sometimes it doesn't work, or if I maybe have to do something different in the settings.
Or if you have
Like
to
I said,
actually
I had a zombie spawn, which I didn't think it should have just now, but I'm not positive. Oh, and vitamins you could take to help you out, increase your wellness, but it could also cure the early stages of dysentery. So I'll probably save that for later in case I need it.
There we go. Now I've lessened some of my inventory.
I'll probably put most of these items away for now because I'm gonna want to go back to the other house where I had stuff stored. Bring that stuff over here. Let me just clean up this house from the dead zombies I just created. And I'll probably go after those items.
Yeah, dead bodies can actually cause you to have vultures spawn, so you want to be very careful of that.
Yeah, that would usually happen to us at our base after we had the Horde Night. And for those of you that are new to the game, it's called 7 Days to Die because every 7th day, you'll have a huge horde of zombies spawn a certain amount of distance from your base and go charging at you no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll cause a ton of dead bodies if you actually manage to survive.
The easiest thing to do is, like, injure all of their legs and just wait the night out. Since it can only spawn so many zombies.
Let me see, because maybe instead of multiple bedrolls, is it using that bedroll? Yeah. Because I know it only works on the most active of bedrolls. But there are zombies spawning nearby the house. I know it has a limited distance at least, but I'll only really be concerned once I see and you can see a text message from Michael in the corner saying 1 hour warning for video. Which, I mean, that's more of an issue for you, Michael, because I know
No.
you have limited space. Oh.
I just know that you had that problem with that one video where you recorded over an hour and it caused it to corrupt, so I was just warning you based on that.
Oh, usually that's if I'm recording with DxTory,
Oh,
or if
okay.
I'm recording. Like for this, I'm only recording with OBS. This is gonna get a bit more technical than most people care for, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, if I'm recording with DxTory, I'm usually recording uncompressed video, and that'll end up being like over a terabyte big. For OBS, it's not really an issue for me because I could record a compressed setting, and it's gonna be a small file either way, or relatively small.
So on my screen, guys, you may have saw that I got randomly attacked. That's one thing you got to watch out for. Even if they're injured, they can still sneak up behind you because they don't make noise. Oh, another treasure map. I'll wait to read that.
I'm gonna put this away for now. Alright, hopefully I'll be good. I'm gonna try to just run back and get my items and take them to this new place, since it's set up a bit better. Actually, maybe I'll finish boarding up these windows just before I do that, to make sure it's secure. And I made something I didn't mean to, which can happen because of the stupid W key shortcut, which I kind of hate.
I think you can turn that off. I don't know how, but I'm sure you can turn it off.
I'll have to look into that one day. Definitely.
The shit. Okay, well, whatever. Always feel free to destroy furniture that you don't need in houses that you're hiding in, because if you feel like you need more materials, you can do that. Like destroy tables and chairs, and they'll actually give you more wood. Okay, stuff stops spawning in here now, so it's nice
Hey,
and
that's
safe.
good.
Now I just need to find a way to reinforce it so it's safe. Ooh, a jacket. So, this thing says keep toasty warm even in the coldest environments. One funny thing about that is it only keeps you warm for an extra hour than it normally would if you were in the snow, so don't rely on it.
Really, I found that usually with the jackets, it does like a certain percentage of like, let me go to my menus so people on my video know what I'm talking about. But items will usually have, like you can see in the left-hand corner, there's a temperature symbol. It says +2 Fahrenheit, so I thought it's just a base increase of that amount of degrees.
Well, yeah, but
depending on the item
eventually
you
you
wear.
still will get cold if you get wet and stuff. Because like even with the puffer jacket, you
Yeah, if
still
you
get
get
cold.
wet, that's a bad thing, no matter what the situation is. But yeah, usually it will help you out for the most part if you're wearing a jacket.
I'm surprised there's not
Especially if it's a
sweatpants.
well-insulated one. I mean, I don't know all the items in the game there might be.
You can cross-dress in this game. You can wear
This
a
game
skirt.
supports a lot of stuff.
It's kind of funny, actually.
Yeah, this house will be pretty cool as long as the zombies don't keep spawning. Right now we haven't had any more. Yeah, I think what might have happened is I might have had that zombie spawn just as I was putting down the bedroll, and then maybe I went out this door and I didn't see it. I don't know, maybe. Either way, right now it looks okay.
Those of you watching my screen, why I'm just punching grass, it actually puts up your athletics, and since there's nothing I can really do but wait out time right now, I'm just punching grass.
You're just waiting to die at this point?
Well, if I wanted to kill myself faster, let's see, where's that glass?
Oh god.
Yeah, you can eat glass and kill yourself. I'll just find some so I can show the viewers.
Does it actually let you eat it though?
Yeah, it will. It says right
Oh my
here. It says broken glass can be smelted into glass or it can be used to end it all.
Now, I know that it said that. I didn't know it actually let you eat it. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's kind of disturbing. I think you need to put a door on it too. Can you stop?
So, I don't know if you heard it, Mike, but earlier on in the day, I had a plane fly by, so I actually have an airdrop to go
Nice.
to. Did you notice it at all?
No,
Oh, okay. Does it even show the icon for you?
I don't know.
It should show it on your compass if you're facing the right way.
Nope.
So that's interesting. I guess the plane will only spawn for one person if you're too far away. You actually don't get the notification about it. So that's kind of interesting. Now, what that is every... Well, what we have it set to is so that every day a plane will fly by and it'll actually drop some supplies. And you can head over to it and get those supplies. But since there's two of us, I guess only one person can actually get that. It's actually very close to me. So
Better
that means we
place some
are
doors.
some distance away from each other. It's kind of interesting. Because in the first server we had, where we were playing with each other, it actually tell both of us whenever there's a plane nearby.
Okay, so now I'm making improvements to this. There we go. I put doors on it, and that seems to help. Also, if you're inside for a long time, it seems to help too. Ugh, I need another freaking stone axe. Yeah, you get tired of building these stone tools real fast. And you just await the day when you can actually make forge items.
Did you get the chance to upgrade your tool level yet?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, so what I got here is, as you can see, a first aid kit. That'll heal up your character a bit whenever you're injured. So those are good things to have.
I don't know why I just did that. That's probably gonna get me killed, but whatever.
Also, one thing you should kind of keep an eye out for is bird nests, because those are always good for getting arrows. I haven't been really paying attention much during this recording. Alright, which way is to the other house? It's more that way. This road is going in such an odd direction. It like loops back around on itself.
One thing I want to mention to people playing, if you ever find yourself unable to punch grass, back up just a tiny bit and then try swinging. Sometimes it will actually try to hit the dirt instead. It's weird.
I didn't know here having so much problem with the grass.
No, I've just had that problem before, and I know that it could be something that a lot of people might have issues with as well.
Ah, I see.
So I thought I would just bring it up just in case someone did have that problem.
Do they have any faster way of collecting grass in this game, or is that just it? Just
Punching it? Maybe when you get like an electric tool that can just buzz through all of it. Buzz, buzz. I want the chainsaw so bad, but I can't find them ever.
It was funny, in the server we had, like, since we were playing together, we had access to so many different items and so much resources. So Mike would always, like, start using the tools I made and just start wasting gasoline on them. Like, for the auger.
Oh, the auger is so much fun.
That was hilarious because you were trying to sneak away using it underground when I wasn't paying attention. And I just, like, snuck up behind you and started shooting with arrows. You're like, what? I'm randomly bleeding out of nowhere.
Yeah. Ooh, a little hidey hole. I wonder what's in that. Pistol stuff.
It's kind of nice that we've had, because Michael recommended last time before we started up, before this recording, to change the day length so that each day is 90 minutes long. It gives you a lot more time to get around, which is definitely a nice thing.
Oh yeah. I highly recommend it if you find yourself struggling to prepare yourself for the 7th night, to just increase the time to 90. Don't go overboard and put it to like 120 or some shit though, because then it's just overkill at that point.
At that point, it'll take forever. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you'll die during the 7th night because you won't be able to survive it. What should I put away? That, this, bump, 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 bump. Oh yeah, one thing I should mention is that like it's really random when you just die unless you're paying attention to it, and like when you die of like infection or something like that, and so you'll just find yourself sitting there and all of a sudden you're just like, your guy just drops dead and you're like, oh, what happened? Oh, that's right, I was infected. Actually, take that back and make it into more seeds. Oh, should I mention this, like some known bugs that people have?
Of course.
Okay, so the land claim block. Let me bring this up for a second. When you try to not throw it on the fucking ground, when you try to place it, what it'll do is it will show a little green area around where you're placing it. Yeah, see like that white spot over there? If you place this, it protects your base a little bit, like by heightening it against PvP attacks. However, in multiplayer, it also has a bug to it where if you're not careful, when you log back in, your treasure chest, you know how they have locked on them, right? Well, if you say, for example, unlock them or put a key code in, and then leave the game and come back, sometimes it will perma-lock them and you won't be able to get the stuff out. Like you'll go up to it and hit the button and it'll play the sound that it's locked, you know? Like whenever you come up to a door and it does that sound or whatever. Yeah, if you if you find that glitch, you're kind of screwed, unfortunately. And there's absolutely nothing you can do except for just destroy it and lose everything inside. Unfortunately.
Sounds like it might be a slight problem.
Yeah. So they recommend for now not to use them.
Of course, I have to make multiple trips to carry all this stuff with me. Got so much stuff in this chest back here. Here we go. I'll leave the stuff that's not too important behind.
I'll just use one.
Yeah, it didn't help that I took a lot of random crap along the way that I found on the road. I should definitely get headed for the place now before it gets too late.
There we go.
Take that. Storing anything else somewhere?
I think another funny thing is that people can actually destroy your land claim box if you put it in the wrong place, and that can screw you over as well.
Yeah, that would definitely be an issue. Alright, and of course it got shitty out. It's now raining, so that's gonna be a joy.
Shitty out.
There's also some issue, and I've had it happen to me a few times, where it'll just keep raining nonstop.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll stay foggy and cloudy no matter what. So occasionally I will run like a command on the console to just clear up the weather if it gets stuck like this for an extended period of time.
Won't the anti-cheat thing screw you up if you do that?
I'll let you know if I find out anything about that.
Because you have that activated on this.
Huh. Well, then maybe we won't do it this time around. But yeah, when we were running the other thing, we would just do that every now and then because...
Okay.
Like, it's not bad now because it only started raining, but if it starts doing this where it's like raining for 5 days straight, obviously I'm gonna have to do something about that because the game's kind of gotten messed up.
Yeah. Alright, so how much life do I have? 1 hour.
What was that?
1
for
hour
your life?
of infection left.
Yeah.
Thankfully, you don't turn into a zombie and you have to fight your zombie self. It just kills you. That's all it does. Those of you who are
That'd be kind
wondering.
of funny if you like spawned a zombie version of yourself that you had to fight. I'd actually kind of like that.
I don't know if I
You had to kill
would.
the zombie to get all your items back.
Oh, jeez. They don't spawn you with anything. That would suck. You'd have to punch it to death, which is almost impossible. Oh, man. I'm so glad they spawn these, like, twig things that you can destroy to get some extra wood. Because if they didn't spawn that, that'd be so annoying.
I definitely want to check out this building at some point. I guess once we get everything settled down, the new place.
Alright, just saying I'm gonna do a quick stop and restart of my recording real quick.
Yeah, sure, go for it.